So we just did tribal council. That was a hot mess of a vote. And I'll just give you like the pre of it. So we did the real tea talk, which was Santos, Tobar, Guillermo, Cameron, Ty, and myself. And like we were talking about planning like to vote out Shanny and everything. And then that switched to Kristen. So turns out Guillermo had to steal a vote and Tobar had to steal a vote. And so they're like, oh, we're gonna steal Wendy's vote and Kristen's vote. And we're gonna use all those votes and see if we can get out like make a tie between Shannon and Kristen, and then the revote we get out Kristen. And I was just sitting there like nodding. I was like that lonely like news reporter in the background going like, okay, yeah, that sounds perfect. But in my mind, I'm going like, what is it, Leo people? Does it have to be that intense to get like for that to happen? It just really, really like threw me off. Like, why does it have to be that intense? We have the numbers, but they did what they wanted to do. Anyway, so, and I knew, like, when I was having the conversation with Kristen, there was a possibility that I could not save her. Because I knew that Guillermo wanted her out, Santos wanted her out, Tobar wanted her out, Amy wanted her out at the end because she heard that Kristen was throwing out her name. So there was no hope for me to save Kristen at all. And it killed me to see her like out. It was just really annoying because I really wanted to work with her. But let's see what happens this next round.
Okay, so what people don't know is that Kristen actually had an idol. I think she felt safe enough that not to use it. She kept throwing my name out there last minute. I don't know if something got back to her or if that's just how she is, because she was all over the place, like bouncy little ball, when you flick on a light and roaches scatter. That's how she was. I'm hoping that me being honest with them and coming out showed that I can be loyal and they trust me a little bit more and keep me around a little bit longer. But what they don't know is that Kristen actually did have an idol and passed it off to Channy. So this could be a good thing.
I am still really happy with the information that was given for me. I feel that I'm playing a really smooth game. I have people come to me. Like, Amy is someone that I really like, and she's amazing, she's awesome. But I never thought that she was going to be so loyal to me. I always thought that, yes, she liked me as a person, but I in my gut, I was like, I don't think I'm never going to be able to get Amy on my side or tell her too much information, because I feel that she's going to just tell Belinda and Channing, which are two of her closest friends and allies in the game. So the fact that she's sharing so much information, and she told me that there is a group chat and Jose is in it with Belinda and with Channy and herself. Of course, Amy doesn't want to be part of that, so Amy's my girl. She's going to be on my team. And like I said, I'm going to protect her. And it's good that she's giving me that information. But talking about Jose, let's talk about the rat. Let's talk about the little rat. Because Ratatouille, it's pretty much trying to put in danger my game by playing with them. And I'm really sure that he's going to want to target me. Who knows why? Maybe he feels a little intimidated by me. Who knows? But I feel that we gotta exterminate that rat. Let me tell you something. I don't like rats. I don't fuck with rats. Like, that's an animal that I don't want to even be close to. Like, if I see a rat right now, I'll probably like jumping, freaking out, will climb a tree. Like, I don't fuck with rats. Like, rats are not my cup of tea. So I feel that we need to exterminate the rat. And we need to put, I don't know, like a rat trap, or we need to give them some poison. But that rat needs to be exterminated. So that rat, aka Jose, needs to be ready to exit this game and keep it extra cute.
So tell me why Amy felt the need to go tell Santos about the OG Bedonian chat. What is wrong with people? Like, I don't understand. That's not a Final Four deal. It was never supposed to be. It was just to get us further and to have another ally. It is not smart to go tell Santos. It is not smart to get out Jose because he was with us. It would be much smarter to get out Tovar because we need to break that Zanaga, and I just don't get it. I just don't get it. I'm thinking now, vote Amy, like what? I don't understand. Do you people watch Survivor? Do you police? I mean, tell me, what is wrong with these people? Tell me. I can't. I just can't. And listen, love Wendy, close to Wendy. She has not showed up for either individual immunity. Kills me to think that I would go out as much as I put into this game before somebody that's inactive. It's really going to be hard to vote somebody tonight. The only reason that I am even considering keeping her in is strictly because I think she's a vote in my favor. If it wasn't for that, I'd be saying write down Wendy. Even though I adore her outside of games, each game is individual, and she's sucking pretty bad right now.
I think the best move going forward is to kind of just let other people be paranoid. Mostly because I feel like maybe Belinda's getting a bit paranoid. I'm not sure who else, but I'm sure Belinda is starting to get paranoid. And so if I let other people be paranoid and create targets on themselves, I might kind of fade into the back. I also know Wendy and Ty have some weird rivalry, and that Belinda's also a little threatened by Wendy. And I kind of think that if she doesn't have immunity this coming challenge, she might go next if she doesn't have another idol.
Guillermo definitely solidified his alliance with me. He's told me that he's got some advantages. He's willing to use them for me if I ever need them, which is super awesome, and made me honestly really want to cry, because you get into these games and you think that you're never going to find anybody that you can trust, especially, someone that you don't know, you've never met, you have no idea, you're not even in the same room as them, let alone even the same time zone at some point. So for me to have made such a bond with someone who's willing to save me at all costs is super sweet, and I wish there was a way that I could repay him.
All right, welcome to your next me challenge. Are you guys ready? Okay, so you guys have noticed I'm in a new location. I'm not wearing the same shirt. Well, for this me challenge, I'm gonna be posing like the Sphinx. So on my go, you guys are going to come up on the floor in a position where I have my camera raised up right here, and get a really good distance. So you're gonna hold yourself in a pose, hands flat down on the ground, going into a plank position. So you guys know for planks like this, where you're having your hands down flat on the ground. So you're holding yourself up with your elbows. You wanna make sure your butt is not up high in the air. Like if your butt goes high in the air, you're out. If you go too far to the ground, you're up. We're gonna make sure that your stomach is at least off the ground and your legs are straight. Okay, everybody get in positions. Going down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get in position. Everybody is good. This challenge is officially on. This is not easy. Shani, first person to drop. Tovar is done. First two to drop within 10 seconds of the challenge.
No rub it in.
All right, I know Tavares has to go, so you can feel free to hop off. We're now down to Ty, Belinda, Jose, Guillermo, and Cameron. Cameron, I can't tell, but are you off the ground? Yeah, okay. I can't really see from that angle.
I can see he's
Okay. Just as long as you keep an eye on him. Jose drops. Jose's out of the challenge. Cameron drops. He's out of the challenge.
Down to Guillermo, Belinda, and Ty.
Fighting for immunity. Just gonna reorder the screen a little bit.
Oh, I can't.
Belinda drops. We're down to Guillermo and Ty.
Shit.
This is going to be a close race. You're both in the challenge 1 minute in. It's only been a minute.
Wow, we suck. Okay.
Shane Tavar only lasted 10 seconds in the challenge. Jose lasted 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Cameron lasted 45. Belinda lasted 50.
Let's note I'm 49 years old. Come on.
Get
that's
it.
something.
Yeah, you got it. Guillermo having his cat distracting him, but he's still holding in.
Let's be real. That cat is twerking on him.
Yeah, that's the mood.
Oh, the
That
kitty's
is
so
good.
cute though.
Oh, Guillermo's struggling a bit. Hi, trying to hold herself up. Both of them are feeling it. Tie drop. That's it. Guillermo wins individual immunity.
Good job,
Congrats,
Guillermo.
G.
Good job, G.
Good
Okay.
And the
job.
cat started dancing. Wow.
All right, so Guillermo, congrats on winning individual immunity. You are safe tonight at Tribal Council, guaranteed a spot at the top 9. As for the rest of you, after 24 days in this game, someone's going to get voted out tomorrow night. Grab your stuff, head back. See you guys at Tribal.
Thanks,
Bye,
Josh.
everyone. Good job, Guillermo.
So I'm legit so pissed about that challenge. Guillermo knows that I am on the chopping block every time I'm still in this game. He could have fucking fell and let me win. I guess I just keep fighting and scrapping my way through this game.
So, I'm trying to stir a bunch of mess. I've been laying low. Like the hair? I took a nap. Anyway, I'm thinking that if I can get people to start targeting their own and picking them out, then things can shift, and the people that are not on, because it's clearly divided, we'll have a chance and we'll be able to take those numbers back and go further in this game. So it worked yesterday. Let's see if it'll work again today.
I have to set my plan into motion in order to get Jose out of this game. It's going to be a really risky move just because he has connections, and right now he's playing with Belinda and Chani, and he's also playing with Ty and Guillermo and Tuvor and Cam. I think that I can get Cam and Tuvor fine. My only problem is going to be Guillermo, and I don't know if Ty is Team Jose or not. Hopefully not, but it's a risky move, but you don't make it far into this game without making risky moves. And right now, the best thing for us will be getting Jose out, because Jose, whatever information he gets from that side, he's going to tell Belinda and Chani, and they are going to try to do some damage control to our other side. Now, my only issue at this moment that I have is Amy, and only because, yes, Amy has been loyal to me and she has telling me information, but I feel it will be smart for me to keep that undercover. And this is why I was telling to Amy, do you want me to tell them that you are my source? Because if they find out that Amy is my source, yes, we're going to be fine for a few rounds, but eventually they're going to try to cut me and Amy because they're going to feel that we are too close. But at the same time, I cannot make this move, or I cannot tell them, hey, I know that he has an alliance with Belinda and Chani and that they created a group chat, without telling them that, yes, I found out because someone told me. They are going to know that someone told me. They are going to want a name. And this is also another thing that I told Amy. Maybe it would be smart to just come clean and tell them that it was you, because that will give them trust towards you. And they will know that you are not team them, that you could be team us. Maybe it would be smart to actually switch Jose and bring Amy in. I mean, Amy's already with me, but we can bring her in with them. With Ty, Guillermo, and Tovar and Cam. I think it will be a smart move. You know, I feel that Ty, Guillermo, me, Cam, Tovar, plus Amy, we can do a strong 6, and we can switch Jose.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Cameron McCarty here, once again, logging in, and I got some stuff I need to talk about here. Last night, Wendy and Amy didn't even show up to the challenge, which was planking. Oh well. And now everybody's pissed off because they didn't go to the challenge. Oh well. So then this morning, both of the ladies that decided, oh, I'm not going to show up to the challenge, aye aye, Captain, decides to stir up the pot. Oh, we got some, there's an alliance out there, a big O alliance. Whoa, no dip, Captain Obvious, there's a big O alliance. Who would have thought? It's pretty freaking clear that there's a big O alliance. And another thing that's clear is there's something brewing that I don't know about. And the problem is if I don't know about a plan, the plan has to be shut down, because I have to know everything. I am know-it-all Cameron, and I need to know everybody's move, everybody's priorities, and most of all, I can figure out exactly who you want to go to the end. Now let's be honest, Amy. You've been flapping your gums all day about Jose exposing us. It doesn't take a chimpanzee to understand that Jose didn't have to say jack crap. Everybody knows there's a big alliance, right? Use your thinking cap. Another thing I found really interesting is Amy. You stirred all this pot, and now you're like, Cameron, what's the vote? Well, no, you're a part of a big alliance too, apparently, is what I'm hearing. You, Jose, Belinda, oh man, Chani. The only problem is you can't BS a BSer. Is there an alliance out there with all you? Oh yeah, of course. Let's stick to the facts. You're trying to get everybody to vote Jose out for a reason. And Amy, I'm going to be pushing to get you out tonight. And if things go well, I'm hoping to say, nah, get the hell out of here. Because this is my island. This is a camtatorship. And if you're not a part of my plan, then I'm going to have to cut you out of the boat. And I'm going to have to make you sink down and let the gorilla orangutan in the bottom of the deep, deep Cam Ocean devour you whole. Because if I'm not part of your plan, then you're not part of my plan. And if you're not part of my plan, snip, 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 get off my boat, get off my island, and best of all, get out of my game.
What the is happening here? So much scrambling, so much shade, so many rumors are happening, and it just gets people paranoid when stuff like that happens. Tonight's going to be a crazy tribal. Thank God I have individual immunity, so for sure I cannot be taken out. But I could be part of the drama that's going on in regards to stirring up stuff. But it's just too much already is happening. Other people are doing it for me, so why even engage in that? Last tribal council was very eye-opening. Kristen went home, which her and I were the only OG Turig members left, and it was really sad to see her go. She shouldn't have gone home. It would have been shining, but then opened up my eyes that Amy voted for Kristen. And I see the plan behind that, because there was a split vote between 4 and 4, Shining and Kristen, and the revote would have sent Shining home, but somehow the girls, or Amy, found out about her plan, and she threw her vote to Kristen and made sure Kristen was out. Why? Because she's protecting Shining, Wendy, and Belinda and herself. Women of 4. Don't get me wrong, that's not happening. There is no such thing as women's alliance. I keep hearing, but there is. If there isn't, there's just 4 strong women working together, and that's it. That gets to get cut at the neck. We don't know who the head of the snake is, but ow, hold on. There's something in my boot. Oh my gosh. Fucking snakes, I tell you. Oh my gosh. That's how they're coming, left and right. I have an idea who they are. They're presented with not just 1 snake, not 2 snakes, but 3 freaking snakes happening in this game. If I'm correctly, one of them for sure is Amy. Number 2 is Santos. And number 3 that I'm hearing, and I believe I have some confirmation, is Jose. My ally Jose, why? I want to feel like he's not a snake in my boot. He might be a snake in other people's boot, because he and I are really close. We are really close. I keep getting asked about him and I. We are close. He's calm and quiet, but we're still close. And I doubt that he'll turn around and stab me in the back, but I cannot put that as that thought in my head. I could think about it, but hopefully not. Because if not, these snakes are going to come around and start attacking. And we cannot have that.
You know, are you going to tell me who the second is? And she was like, oh, that was just fun. You know, whatever. I was just messing around. There's only 1 and it's just Jose. And I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, she was very specific though about 2 snakes in the group. And I know she meant Santos.
That's what I feel like.
But then I want to respond to that. I'm still probably going to respond to it. And I'm like, I think there's more than 2. Which is her, if you think about it.
So Santos tried to have a conversation. He wanted to, so he sent a message to me and Tovar and said, hey, we need to have a chat before tribal. It's really important. We need to talk. And like, he kept like messaging. And then he was like, but it can't be, but Jose can't be involved because it's about him. And he said, I do want to talk to Guillermo too. And I'm like, okay. So then he did call when I was on my way home from lunch, and I was trying to talk to my daughter at the same time. So I was like, can I just call you back in a couple minutes when I get home or whatever? Because I'm in the car. And he was like, yeah, sure. But then he has yet to talk to me. So I have no idea what he's going to say.
So while we're video chatting, I was recording him saying some things.
Oh my God. You are priceless.
Because, I mean, when we do the video, I mean, obviously the Zoom is recording, but when we do the video chats, it doesn't record, right?
Yeah.
So I was like, how am I supposed to get this good stuff that he's telling me? So I got my phone like underneath like this, and I was just recording. They're kind of lengthy, so but I was trying to cut them and then record again and cut and record again. And then I'll share some of these, the ones that could go through to you. But and then I took notes because I told him I was working, so I had to type some things, but I actually was typing what he was saying. So basically he's telling me, I heard from a little birdie, which is Amy, that Jose made an alliance with Belinda, Shani, and Amy. Amy says that she doesn't trust Jose and doesn't want to be part of that. Jose already told them about our tea time group chat and wanted to hear a name to tell other side. So Jose's just waiting for us to say a name so he could tell the other girls, right? And so Santos says that they have an idol. One of the girls has an idol, so they could play the idol. And
so that was another thing. Yeah. So Amy told me that Shani had an idol, but they were, and it was Kristen's idol. Kristen gave it to Shani because Jose went back and told them we were voting Shani. And so Kristen gave Shawnee the idol. For whatever reason, she didn't use it at last tribal council. But then that's why Kristen was out, because Amy voted for her along with the other 4 votes. But Amy told me today that Shawnee no longer has this idol, that she gave it to someone else. It's floating around their group. So I'm assuming what is going to happen is we're going to tell Jose, or, we're going to have our group chat or whatever. Jose's going to then find out who we're voting for. He's going to then go back to them and say, hey, they're voting for whoever. That person is then going to use the idol and then screw us because they're going to get their votes. Oh, now Santos wants to call. I'm going to have to decline that. Sorry, buddy.
Yeah. So okay, so here's the thing. So Santos is very, very adamant about him and Amy, for sure. That he's like, Amy's with us. I'm like, Jose, I'm like, you barely met her. Same thing, like you barely meeting me, and you're telling me a lot of things. So what makes you really believe her? Oh, because she voted for us. It's because she has a game plan. She knows what she's doing. She's using you to get to us, So what I was telling him, and he goes, no, but she voted with us. She's with us. I told him, okay, here's the thing. They have an idol. They were going to use it on Shani because they found out that our votes were going to go to her. But somehow they found out it was going to be 4 and 4. Amy's like, well, I'll vote for Kristen. And you believed her because she did vote for Kristen, but they'd rather have her out than their own alliance member, Shani, out. So those 4 girls are so strong no matter what. So she's playing you, and that's what we're arguing. So what, you don't trust? It's not that I don't trust you, you got to think she's playing the game like everybody else, but she voted for it. She could be with us. She doesn't want to be with them. What gives you that? Would she vote out Shani or Belinda? He goes, that I don't think. Okay, there you go. Because their original tribe members is those 2 and Jose, so there's 4 of them. And they pull in Wendy, and Wendy's acting like she has nobody to work with, but she's working with the women. So what makes you believe that? And he goes, are you against me? I'm like, no, I think we just have different point of views. And he goes, so what, you don't like me? It's not about liking you or not trusting you. It's about trying to get you to understand that Amy has a different motive. She's coming and she's playing, and she knows who to get, and she's using you or Jose. Jose sounds like he's being used. I'm like, I'm going to confront Amy. And Jose, oh no, you don't want to do that because you don't, and I told him, I'm going to confront them on the main chat. Oh, you don't want to do that because you're going to screw up her game. I'm like, exactly. That's what I want to do.
What an idiot.
And he goes, oh, you don't want to do that. He's like, you don't want to do that because you screw up your game, and that's not good. So, and I'm like, this guy, what's up with him and Amy that he's so adamant that she's like a number 1 ally to him? He's so blinded by that. And I was trying to make him see me. He was having a hard time. That's when I started recording, because he was just saying some shit. Like, I'm like, really? I'm like, what is he doing or saying? So I told him, I'm like, the only reason that Amy voted for Kristen is because she's the one that's going to be like, I don't give a fuck. I'll throw myself out there. I'll vote for Kristen and make it seem like I'm with them. That's their plan. Once you told them who we're voting for, they went with that plan. And then once Jose told them it was going to be 4-4, she had no problem being the 5th person. So they kept that idol.
Yep.
They were going to play it on Shani, thinking that first, remember, we're going to go 5-4 with Shani, right? I mean, Shani was going to get the most votes. So probably Jose told them it's going to be Shani. So they were going to play on Shani. Kristen goes home. Either way, Kristen was going to go home. But this way, they protect their idol, and they voted Kristen to go out. Even though Santos was all doing that dancey thing and everything and all happy, he's being played.
He is totally being played. And the fact that he's so stupid and doesn't realize it is absolutely mind-boggling to me. But it's like, and then Amy thinks I'm just straight up a dumbass.
Yeah.
She seriously think I'm a dumbass. I mean, granted, I've never played this game before, but I certainly... Oh my God. So Tovar just sent me a message. Santos is flipping out because you won't talk to him. I won't talk to him. Dude, you tried calling me when I was on my way home from a freaking, lunch or whatever. I'm not going to talk to you in the car. I'm sorry. And then you sit on the phone with Guillermo for damn near, 3 freaking hours or whatever.
Oh my God. That was like, I even said, this is the longest chat I've had with anybody. And I'm over here eating breakfast, having my coffee earlier. I'm like, it's almost going to be lunchtime.
I mean, this is absolutely, and then you're going to flip out because I'm not answering your phone call right now. Like, dude,
You know,
and then we're just staring at each other, and he tells me, he goes, you could laugh if you want. I'm like, laugh about what? He goes, what I'm telling you. He's like, because you have a smirk, you're acting weird. Santos, I'm like, I'm just thinking about all this information. He goes, I'm telling you everything. I'm spilling everything to you. He goes, you're the first person I'm talking to. I haven't even talking to Ty, to Tovar or Cam about this. Santos, I'm just listening to you. I'm like, what do you want me to say?
Told Tovar about it because Tovar messaged me earlier today before he ever talked to you and said Santos wants to vote Jose. He'll tell you why later when he wants to have a call. Then Santos posting talking about I want to talk to you and blah blah blah, and then I want to talk to Guillermo and let him know what's going on, this and that. So Santos is like he's a wreck. He's just
he's definitely a rat. He's definitely playing both sides. I think he's trying to pull it all. Trying to throw it all on Jose.
Yeah.
Throwing it on Jose, and then that's why I just want to verify. I'm like, and he's scared for me to even do that because it's going to expose him as well in this mix. And I was like, I don't have to use your name. I could just say, like everybody says, oh, I heard. And I want to ask Jose because sometimes when rumors get started, people go out of this game because of a rumor and when it wasn't true.
I think Jose is definitely working with the girls. That's why the idol didn't get played when it should have been played. That's why Shani's still in the game, whatever. And Santos is definitely working with Amy as well. And so one thing that I'm not crazy about too is it seems Cameron's pretty close to Belinda. So in our conversation, and him and I talked this morning, he brought her name up quite a few times. She's a nice person, blah, 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 which is a completely different story than what he was telling us in our tea time back, the beginning of the game. So now I'm just like, I don't know. I don't know if he would actually vote Belinda or if that's someone that he wouldn't want to vote.
And this is what makes it frustrating because us six could definitely stick to a plan and make it work and get to the final six as six, but there's always has to be someone that has to second guess things, flip, or keep their options open, which is fine. But then when you're keeping those options open, who's benefiting? It's just you, and then at the end you end up getting screwed. And that's what Santos is saying in that video when he says, "Oh, I got to keep my options open." It's like, okay, then you're not being true to your own people. And then he goes, Guillermo, he goes, I want you to trust me. I'm like, I do. I'm like, but your allies are Cameron and Tovar. Because he told me, he goes, I could get Cameron and Tovar to vote the way I want. And I was like, okay. And then I turn it around. I'm like, okay, so what doesn't it, do you see where I'm at in a predicament? Because you could take me out. He goes, why would I do that? Because you just told me that you could get Tovar and Cameron to vote with you. If you tell them to vote for me, they'll go for it. Why? Because you guys are close. And he goes, well, let me tell you this. And I have this on the recording. He goes, let me tell you this. He goes, I'd rather take you with me and I'll cut one of them out.
See, well, I have to say Cameron is all on board with cutting Santos out when we get to final six or whatever. He's all on board. He's not trusting Santos at all anymore. So, And he, it was a big telling for him when we did those 4 questions and nobody put him down as an ally and Santos had 4. So he's really kind of upset about that.
Yeah, so I got a really good video about him just talking shit. I have to look him back because there was like about 4 or 5.
Am I making a mistake by telling you this about Jose? Because right now I'm telling you, I want his ass out of this game, So yeah,
he wants Jose out.
I'm making a mistake by telling you this about Jose? Because right now I'm telling you, I want his ass out of this game, So if you guys are close, then it will probably put a target on my back. But me telling you is showing you I need you. To make this move, and if you guys are close, then I'm gonna get fucked up, man. That's pretty much how it is. Okay.
I love that you're just like, okay.
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
That's pretty much what I have to say, But with your answers and your short responses, it's now I don't know if I made it a smart decision by telling you, hey, Jose's with them, and you're gonna try to get one of us out, and I don't know if you already knew that he told you, hey, I'm gonna play with them and I'm gonna be a double agent. And me telling you, it's like, hey, Santos caught up to this, so we gotta get Santos out. So I don't know. Like right now, you're giving me this face that I don't even know. Like, whatever.
I'm just listening to you, Santos, what you're telling me. I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying, going against you or anything. I'm just kind of listening to what you have to say. Because it's been about...
I'm saying the truth, and I'm saying the truth. And, I mean...
So what makes you nervous? Do I make you nervous?
You don't make... Like, nobody will make me nervous.
Okay.
Nobody will make me nervous. The only thing that will make me nervous in a game will probably be like people that are not upfront with me. People that act shady. Like, do you make me nervous? At first you did a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. Just in a way because I guess that we just came into a tribe and I just met you. Like, so how would you tell someone, hey, this is happening, hey, this, that, when I don't even know you? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like, trust needs to be built step by step.
Yeah.
This is how I see it. And I'm pretty sure that I made you nervous too, especially from the joint tribal that we had.
Mm-hmm.
You know? Because you didn't see who Santos was until that point. So I feel that if you're talking real, like maybe we both felt some type of way at that point. And then once we merged, yes, we ended up on a tribe that we say, hey, you know what, let's work together. But this is why things started changing between me and you, and this is me being real, when we had the conversation, when I called you like the other day, and we were like, okay, let's talk. And you were like, why are you talking to me? If we just met, why are you sharing with me so much information if we just met? And that's what I told you, because if we don't do that, then how are we going to be able to build trust?
Mm-hmm.
You know? So I did tell you that, because you were a little bit also like skeptical as to why Santos, out of everybody in this game, coming to me and telling me the information.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but I did tell you, it's because if we don't do that like that, then we're never going to be able to build trust. And this is why I told you at that point. And me coming to you again, you know, I mean, at least it has to give you a sense that, yes, Santos wants to work with you.
Bullshit.
Because honestly, if I wanted to
Please, Jesus,
and just
sucks.
tell Cam, Ty, or Tovar, and me coming to,
This is the one that, right here.
honestly, if I wanted to pull a move on Jose and just tell Cam, Ty, or Tovar, or maybe Amy, or, you know, I can also do that, but I want to include you on this, and I want to give.
So are you telling me that you have that much pull that you're able to do that?
Well, you know that I'm close to Ty, and you know that I'm close to Tovar, and you know that I'm close to Cam.
Yeah.
You know that, you know? So what I'm saying is, me coming to you and telling you, it's because I want you to be on my side. I want you to be on the same page that I am.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I want, because, you know, we did it last round.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's right. I was close to him till about, I don't know, maybe a day or two ago, and all that. He's ruined all that. I mean, he's over there and thinking, dumb.
Well, I mean, if you're telling me that, you're being truthful about that.
I mean, I'm saying, like, Guillermo, like, you gotta understand, like, I'm talking to you.
Okay, this is a shorter one.
That doesn't cut it for you. No trust.
Well, I mean, if you're telling me that, you're being truthful about that.
I mean, I'm telling, like, Guillermo, like, you gotta understand, like, I'm talking to you right now. Because when you know for a fact that, like, this, if I didn't trust you enough, like, it wouldn't even be happening. Because I would just, like, text you or message you, hey, what's up? What are you doing with the boat? Yeah, that's awesome. Let's do it. But look at me, like talking to you, going back and forth with stuff, like because I want you to be part of my journey. Like I want you to be part of this crazy journey, and I need someone like you with me on this journey.
Mm-hmm.
As simple as that. Yeah, laugh if you want.
No, it's simple as that. It's doable. It's doable. We gotta protect each other, Santos.
I do look at you as someone that could be a threat, and I'm not gonna lie. But if I want to make it far into the game, I feel that I need you in this game. And maybe this is why I connect to you more. Because if you think about it, wait, one moment.
Yeah.
Hold that thought.
Yeah.
That's what would happen a lot. He'll take phone calls. But yeah, he was just going on and he was just like, I could tell he was super nervous. Sometimes he'll repeat himself. And then I was trying to catch him in the lie. And that's why I was bringing up the whole Amy thing. How would you reassure yourself with him if you just met her like you just met me? But it made me think, I'm like, you were in a tribe with her for a while. You must have built something.
Yeah.
So he wants Jose out because he knows that Jose is playing the same sneaky move as him, and he only owns one snake in the game and not double dip.
All right. We'll now bring in the first member of our jury. Kristen voted out at the last tribal council. As part of the jury, Kristen is not allowed to talk. She is here to observe. As when we get down to our final castaways left in the game, she will cast her vote on who she decides should be the winner of Survivor Pandemic, the Sahara Desert. So let's get right into it. So first things first, Guillermo, you won individual immunity, guaranteed yourself the top 9. Despite receiving a vote last tribal, how do you feel tonight?
Who voted for me? Just kidding. So I mean, it was just interesting to see my name, but I'm also feel good to have immunity with me today because we just like what happened last time. It was surprising, and this time we just don't know what's gonna happen. It's all over the page, and paranoia sets in hardcore. And in this desert's interesting.
Ta, you also received a vote last round. Surprise?
No, I'm not surprised at all. I would be surprised if I got another vote tonight.
Shani, you were right next to Kristen. You had the second highest amount of votes with 4. Do you believe we might see a similar number? Or do you feel like, paranoia set in, times a change?
Maybe. I don't know what to expect tonight, to be frank with you.
Alrighty. So, Tavar, what was camp life after Guillermo won individual immunity?
Well, it was quiet for the longest time, and then it was just a lot of just sporadic chit-chats throughout the day, and I've been playing this game with like no emotions this whole time, and then I think today it finally like got to me. I'm just like, it's a lot. And I think like Wendy, I never like the way you just spoke in the tribe chat. If you ever feel like you're being ignored, I just don't want to ever make somebody feel like that. I never want to make anybody feel like that. So I'm just like, it's just so like, I'm like, oh no, it's been a long freaking day. And then when you work and like have to like try to talk to people, it's a lot. So it's just stressful. It was a stressful day.
So Amy, when you have to deal with the game of Survivor, also you have to deal with your social life. How do you balance the two, knowing that you could easily be kicked out of a game for $200 at like any given point if you don't balance your life out?
It's hard. It's hard when you have to work and you got family and got kids, but you got to reach out. I mean, and when you don't reach out, it makes you, or if people leave you on read, it just makes you wonder. So I try my best just to reach out. Everybody's here is great, though. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Wendy, with a little bit of a polarity vote last round, what do you do to navigate the situation to make sure it doesn't happen again, to see your name on the parchment at some point?
I expect to see my name on the parchment because I don't even know half of what's going on in this game. Nobody talks to me. So I expect to see votes. Oh, and Ty, I didn't vote for you last round. I didn't have a vote. So wasn't me.
I am very aware of that. I appreciate the not voting for me last round. I appreciate it.
Hold on, let me touch on that a little more. Ty and Wendy, what is going on between you two? Like, I'm not quite sure if it's like you guys are on two good terms or there's like a little bit of banter. What's going on there?
I think it just comes down to at Tribal Council 4 when I wasn't available at the scavenger hunt, and we lost, and it is what it is. I knew my name would be on the chopping block at that point, but I was thinking that I could possibly still work with Wendy because we had come from the same tribe. And then I found out that she actually threw my name out there to be voted out. And when you're already on a new tribe with people that you don't really have any connections with, and then your so-called partner or person you came over with is throwing your name out there, then it just makes it so much easier for the other people to say, sure, I'll vote Ty too. All right. And then I think everybody got blindsided when I played the idol, and then it was like, oh shit.
But in my defense, when we were on our tribe the first time, she doesn't speak to me, and then we go over to a merge tribe, and now we're going to be best friends. I don't play that way. You're going to be fake with me the first time, you're going to be fake with me the second time.
That's fine. I wouldn't say that we never spoke. We just didn't speak gameplay.
Okay, but when I would say, hey, Ty, how's it going? You say, it's great, have a good day. What do you say after that? Have a good day? You dismissed me. So, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be your partner.
It's okay. It's okay, Wendy. I don't have to like you. You don't have to like me. We're not on the same tribe.
I like you. I think you're amazing.
Thanks. Same girl, same. I think we'll end it at that. It's fine. I'm good.
Wow, Santos. You originally came up with tribe with both of them. What's your take on the situation?
To be honest, that situation is their own problem. Right now, we have other problems that, I mean, if you want to ask me, we can address it right now. Because let me just say that today has been a really interesting day for me in this game. And Amy, if you want, just put your phone on mute because I don't want to scare the babies. And I don't want them to like feel, some type of way. But I have been playing really nice from the get-go with everybody. Being cool, being nice. But today everybody has been trying, let's just say that the people that I thought that I was playing with, and let me just say Ty, Guillermo, Tovar, Cam, they pretty much decided to ignore me. They pretty much decided to exclude me out of the fact that I tried, and I was being honest when I told you guys that I heard that Jose, someone that was also trying to play with us, or let's just call him Ratatouille because he's a freaking rat. Let's just say it like that. He decided to create a group chat with Belinda and with the girls. So me being nice, when I found out about that information, I tried to come to everybody from my side, thinking that they were going to have my back and go with the plan. And instead, they decided to exclude me, from the vote. Nobody talked to me about the vote. It was like freaking 30 minutes from the tribal council and nobody was talking. So if that's how we want to play this game, then we can play like that. That's fine. But just know that I really was saying the truth, and it's what it is. It's what it is. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play and I'm ready to play right now, and it's not gonna be any more nice Santos anymore. So.
Okay, I'm just gonna step in and say, number one, you reached out to me. I tried to answer your phone call. I talked to you. I told you I was in the middle of driving and that I would call you when I got home. When I tried to call you, you didn't answer. Send you a message, you don't answer.
So what happened after?
Don't put me in that information.
So what happened after?
Talk to you.
Ty, what happened after? What happened after? You guys decided to make a group chat. You guys decided to make a group chat without including me. That's what happened. That's what happened. Don't try to play victim right now. Don't try to play victim. I know what you guys are doing. And that was excluding me the whole time today. I know what you guys are doing. And it's fine, but you don't have to get defensive.
You don't have to say that you tried to reach out to me when you
Out of
didn't.
something that I'm saying that is true. Out of something that is saying that is true. And it's true. You guys excluded me. It's
No,
true.
you excluded yourself, Santos.
How? How did I exclude myself? How? How?
Okay,
How?
can I say something here? Can I say something here? Okay, Santos. Today, we were on a call for a long time.
Right. And,
Okay.
and what did I tell you? And what did I tell you when I talked to you on camera for a
You
long
were
time?
you were so adamant that Jose is the rat. You were so adamant to get Jose out. Why? Because you're the rat in this game.
Oh, I'm the rat. Yes.
You're
sure.
the
I'm
mole
rat.
that's working with the girls, at least with Amy, because you
Sure.
trust Amy. Amy's your ride or die girl. You mentioned it, and you kept defending her over and over and over.
Of course I'm going to defend Amy. Amy has been the only person from that side that came to me and told me that Jose was trying to make an alliance with them. So how does that make me a rat when I tell you guys that information?
Because you told her.
I told him. I even showed him that he tried to make an alliance with us. I showed him the chat. He did. He's playing both sides.
To Jose, right? Yes.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm the one that went to him. And I also went to Todd. And I went to everybody else. and told
But
them.
Amy, today in your chat, and I have proof of it, you said that there was 2 rats, and you couldn't tell me who. You didn't tell me who those people were.
Because you wouldn't give names either. Why should I give names if you don't give names?
Because you're the one who's saying who the rats are. I don't know who they are.
You know
And
who
that's
they
why.
are?
And that's why I'm saying it's Jose and Santos.
No, it's
Guillermo,
not.
shut
It's
the
not
fuck up.
Santos.
Shut the fuck up. Don't call me a rat when you don't even know that I am the rat. Okay? So shut the fuck up right now. Just
Santos.
sit down, keep pretty, sit
Okay,
down,
so-
keep pretty, and shut the fuck up. That's what I'm gonna tell you right
Do you
now.
want me to? Okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna post something to the main chat so everybody can see what Santo has been doing this whole time.
You can post the confessional that I posted that I sent to you by mistake. That's fine. That's fine.
Yeah.
I did say.
He sent me his confessional to my chat by mistake because he was drunk, and I'm gonna post it to the main chat so you guys all can see
I
his
wasn't
confessional.
I wasn't drunk. You can post it. I don't care. You can post it. That's fine. Do you think that's gonna
Okay,
put me in a bad spot?
Thank you for giving me
You can post
permission,
it.
Santos. I'm gonna do that right now so everybody can have a good
Do
show
it.
about
Do
that.
it. Good job. Do it. Do it. Congratulations. Do it. I don't give a flying.
Josh, is this exciting for you?
And
So
pretty
what,
much.
so what happened to the deal that you said that you'd rather take me and that you'll cut Tovar and Cameron? What's up
When
with
did I
that?
say that?
Another recording that I have because I recorded the whole chat between you and I today.
Because you no, but say what happened. Say what happened when we were talking.
Because you said that
Say
I don't
what
trust
happened.
you and I don't trust you for that
no,
reason.
No. That's not what happened. That's not what happened. You said that you were excluded because you said that I had a better deal with Cam and with Tovar, and you felt that you were at the bottom. So I told
Yes.
you, so what do you want me to do? So I told you, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to cut one of them to show you loyalty? But do
No,
you
you
really
didn't,
think
you
that I
didn't,
was
you
being
didn't say
loyal
you
to
didn't say that. You said that you would
Do
cut
you
them
really think that I was being loyal to you? Do you really think that I was being trustworthy to you? Of course not.
and you're showing your colors right
And
now.
that's fine.
You're
And
showing
that's
your
fine.
colors.
And that's fine. And my
If
colors
this
are
is
still
everybody.
beautiful.
This is what Santos, who he really is. So just watch your
I am.
back with him.
That's fine.
Okay, I just want to call out my point. I have been nothing but brutally honest in this game. Name one person that I have lied to in this game. You can't, because I will tell you. I go to the main chat and I'll tell you who I vote. I have nothing to hide. So when I tell you that somebody is clowning around or doing this, it's because it's what I see. It's what they sent me. That's like Cameron. I voted him out first, and I flat out went to Cameron and told him, look, because I was with John at the time. I didn't know what was going on at the beginning of the game because I was in the middle of evacuating and everything else. And I apologize for it, but I didn't get to know him. You know, I have no reason to lie. It's a game.
Wow.
So can I say something, Josh, really quick? So this is what he is. Yes, I will still say it type. So this is why he's mad. I came to him and I told him that they were excluding me from the vote, and he kept telling me, and I did appreciate the fact that he came to me and he told me all of that, you know. But the fact is that yeah, they're still lying. I mean, they still excluded me. So was I lying when I said that they were excluding me? No, they are excluding me, and they were excluding me. So why, when I said that they were excluding me, they kept saying, no, we are not excluding you. No, we are not excluding you. You guys are excluding me. Why? Because I posted a confessional, and by the way, but for the records, I wasn't drunk. I made a mistake. That's fine. Bloopers, if you guys want to call it like that. But I did post a confessional, and in that confessional,
I enjoyed the video. I watched it over and over again.
And in the confessional, well, I can talk whenever I want. And in the confessional, I said that thanks to Amy, which is true, Kristen went home.
I have somewhere to
And
be.
that that Amy was real, which is true, and that she's been real with me the whole time. And I appreciated that, and that's what I said in my question.
Wow.
But I never said anything bad about my people. I never said anything bad about Ty. From the beginning, from the get-go, and the episodes won't lie once they air, I have been honest with all of them. I like Ty from the beginning. I like Tovar. I like him. You know, those were my people. You know, but they decided to exclude me, so that's fine. I mean, I can easily go home this week, but that's fine. You know, and it just sucks because if you think about it, and like I said, the episodes at the end won't lie. Like when Ty swapped and she was on the other tribe, all I kept saying was, oh my God, Ty's in trouble. Ty's in trouble. We need to protect Ty. We need to protect Ty. Tovar, you're there and you know that I'm not lying. You know that I'm saying the truth. Everything I said, you know that is the truth. You know that is the truth. We can't. Yeah, what's up?
I said it's the truth, that you're saying the truth.
Thank you. And with you, you know that I have been loyal to, and with Cam, you know that I have been loyal to. So the fact that now you're letting Guillermo come in and decide whatever is happening from your side, then that's fine. That's the person that you guys want to continue playing with. But just know for a fact that he's a snake too, and that he's playing everybody. So if you guys want to play with him like that, then wonderful for you.
That's so that means I wasted. So that means I wasted 2 of my precious hours today with you.
I don't think that you wasted it because I'm really happy.
We didn't finish his bottle.
So I don't think that you wasted them because you seem really happy. So don't be talking shit. Don't be taking shit. Maybe I was the one who wasted it. I didn't want to talk to you.
Okay, everybody. So what do people want to do? I'm gonna throw something out there. I'm gonna say vote for Santos.
Yeah, sure.
Because he's causing a lot of chaos. He's gonna continue to cause chaos. He's the flipper in this game, and he's gonna continue to do that. I say vote for Santos.
Yeah.
Wendy, are you on board? Anybody?
Yeah, and keep doing whatever he says to do.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm just suggesting that. Because
you're just suggesting. Yeah. Stop being Mother Teresa. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you say you're voting Santos and he has an idol, then whoever he votes for is going out. So no, I'm not so sure I'm going to agree to that. I mean...
He's going home. I could reassure you that. If we all vote Santos, he's going home. This is a very important vote. If you guys vote for him, he's going home.
And who's going to be picked off next round? Because clearly it's divided.
Right, and they keep saying there's a girls' alliance, and I'm going to tell you, I'm in no alliance with Ty.
The girls' alliance, that was there is no longer there. That ended kind of quick.
I think that's all over the place now. All lines are done.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
And I just want to say, because chats are made, that does not mean that it's Final Four deals and all this stuff. I think some things are being blown way out of proportion. Because somebody makes a chat and talks to people in it, unless they say, hey, this is a final deal, come on now. It's not. People have to talk to each other. We have to know where people are. And I think some of this is being blown way out of proportion.
I have no final deals. I have no
Me
final
neither.
deals. I'm
if
looking for
anybody wants
one.
a final deal, come here. I have none. I ain't here pick me for a final deal. I have none. Right there.
I'll take y'all off for a final deal because nobody likes me, so.
Wow. I'm speechless right now. I guess we should vote.
Guillermo, I think
What do
that
you guys think?
to
I
copy
mean,
me,
I'm not hearing anybody on that. Either the
Guillermo, I
plan
think
stays
to
or,
copy
or
me, I think to copy me, it's
So far,
just,
what
I
do you want to
mean,
do?
what do you want to do?
Go off mute and say,
Belinda,
what do you want to
Cameron,
do?
what do you
Or,
guys
you
want
know
to
what?
do?
Let's call
Amy,
each other.
Amy, what do you want to do?
I just want to play with somebody that's going to actually have my back. I don't know who that is anymore. I don't know. I mean, I know one person that has been totally loyal, and well, three people, 2 people for sure. That has been totally loyal. I'm up front. I don't like to be stabbed in the face. I mean, in the
I'm
back.
not voting Santos, so
I mean,
I'm not voting.
I'm not gonna vote him. He's done nothing wrong for me.
thank you. Thank you.
He's done nothing wrong to me. The whole Jose thing was me. Because when they made that chat and got me pulled in, then I know they have another chat on the other side. That came from me. That did not come from him. I'm sorry. I mean, y'all can blame him, but that came from me. I went to him.
But Amy, why tell it? Why? I mean, it was not a final deal. I mean, I don't understand.
No, it wasn't.
I don't understand why you felt the need to tell it.
To me?
Yeah, about that chat.
Because if I'm asked what chats that I'm in or who I'm talking to, I'm not gonna get caught up in a big old lie, and then it come out in the end where she lied to me. I am blunt. I'm gonna tell you. I'm honest. I mean, I'm not gonna play like that. I'm not gonna. I just don't play like that. When it was asked to me, not just by him, but I already knew that there was another big chat alliance out there. That everybody on the other side was in it. So if you're playing both sides and throwing other people's names out, like Wendy, they threw your name out today, and that, not one person threw your name out. Why is that fair to hide that from you? I'm not gonna hide it from you. If my name gets thrown out, I expect somebody to tell me too. Stab me in the face,
Wendy.
don't stab me in the back.
I don't think it's a secret to Wendy. She wasn't there for the 2 individual immunity challenges. I mean, it's not like, I don't think she's shocked that happened.
Yeah, but if you came up to me and asked me, did you hear my name? I'm not going to say, no, girl. Yes, I heard your damn name. I'm going to tell you I heard your damn name. I'm not going to lie about it.
Y'all,
Listen, I heard you say my name too.
I'm doing another tribal
right before vote.
time.
Just tell me, don't lie to my face. I respect somebody more if they're to my face, just like I am to other people, than I lie behind my back. Tell me. I have more respect for you as a player, and I have more respect for you. I mean, when I go to jury, you got my vote for being more upfront.
I just want to say that at the very beginning of this, I was very upset. And now I'm just like, this is a freaking game. At the end of the day, I'm going to still want to, like, if I ever, like, am in the same state of you, yeah, I'll buy you a drink. But, like, I'm like, this all just, like, guys, there's war in countries. Like, come on, like, this is fun. We're doing this for fun. There's war. There's people who don't have food to eat. Like, that's what we're doing. So, that's all I have to say.
I don't know why they have to call each other. Everybody else is just talking, out. I guess, they have to be
whispering.
secret.
It's whispering. It counts. Okay. I think everything's settled down. I think we had enough time to discuss this out. It is time to vote. We're going to go into the voting booth. One at a time, you'll cast your vote of who you want to send home. Amy, since you're the closest up there, you will go first. Please go to the breakout room.
I'm really emotional because I feel like this whole thing with Jose is my fault. I made that chat, not Jose. He didn't do anything wrong, really. I mean, he did talk to me about doing it, but he's not doing any different than Cam and Santos. And why Amy felt the need to go tell Santos, why she felt the need to go tell Santos and blow all this up is beyond me.
Maybe that behavior is gonna keep me here for a couple of more rounds because at this moment, I think that my game is pretty much over. I'm voting for you, Jose, because you are the rat of the game and they don't know, but you are. And I also have a little present for you, which I do hope that you can freaking get trapped in. And Guillermo, if you didn't have immunity, this would have been for you. So hopefully we can save it for next time if I'm still here. Thank you.
That's how the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now will be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off after the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Jose. There's one vote, Jose. Amy. One vote Jose, one vote Amy. Tie. One vote Jose, one vote Amy, one vote tie. Tavar. One vote Jose, one vote tie, one vote Amy, one vote Tavar. Jose. Two votes Jose, one vote tie, one vote Tavar, one vote Amy. Jose. That's three votes Jose, one vote tie, one vote Tavar, one vote Amy. Amy. That's three votes Jose, two votes Amy, one vote Tavar, one vote tie. Amy. That's three votes Amy, three votes Jose, one vote Tavar, one vote tie. Amy. That's four votes Amy, three votes Jose, one vote Tavar, one vote tie, one vote left. Ninth person voted out Sahara Pandemic of the Sahara Desert, and the second member of our group, Amy. Amy, that's five. That's enough. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes at the end of the report.
I'm just gonna say that you just voted the most loyal person out in this game and the most honest. So good luck getting picked out one by one. That's all I gotta say. I like most of you.
All right, the tribe has spoken. Time for you to go. Well, I'd say that was definitely an eventful night. Line's been drawn, allies get exposed, traitors, and rats. Grab the torches, head back to camp. Good night.
You want a confessional? I'll confess. Why are we voting out Amy? She actually talked to us. What the freak, man? That makes no sense to me at all. None at all. I have done absolutely everything wrong in this game. I have not been social. I've not showed up for challenges. Goodness, I barely even made it to the tribal, and yet I'm still here. How in the world am I still in a game that I'm not even active in?
So Guillermo is a Santos wannabe, and of course he got mad to the fact that in the joint tribal, I called the shots, and I was the person in control, and I was the person telling everybody what to do. So now he felt the audacity to copycat me a little bit, due to the fact that he now wants to be myself, and he wants to obviously try to control the tribal council. Well, if people would have voted the way that they were supposed to vote, it would have been a tie between Jose and Amy, and maybe Amy would have stayed. But we have people that they don't have a backbone, or they're just plain scared. I'm really disappointed on Belinda. I thought Belinda was a fighter. I thought Belinda was someone, hey, you know what, I'm not afraid of people, and I'm not afraid of making big moves. But I guess that's a disappointment. She's someone that's just going to go with the majority and is going to play scared. So that's fine. I'm fine with that. I know right now I put a super big target on my back. But hopefully my big mouth is gonna keep me stay longer in this game, and people are just gonna feel like, hey, taking Santos with this attitude is just gonna hand me the $200. So hopefully I'm gonna continue playing hard as always. It's never an end until it's an end. So Guillermo, if you want to keep copying me, you should have like called everybody on a different like breakout rooms and just, you know, make it seem as you had the power. But it's all good. It's all good. But for the records, I feel bad that Amy went. Amy was so loyal, and she's just an amazing person to be around. And I know for a fact that once this game is over, me and her are going to continue being friends, because those are the people that I like to associate myself with, not with the other fakeness. So moving on, tomorrow hopefully it's going to be a better date, and I'm going to be fighting for immunity.
I haven't talked in a second, but after tonight's buffoonery, I'm lucky to still be alive, because if I was any of those dumb fucks, I would have fucking voted me out tonight. That could have been an easy sell. He's quiet, he's just sitting there looking pretty. But thank God I'm still here. It really sucks about Santos. But, you know, as Latinos, we are very emotional. When we have to be emotional, we're very emotional. So what he needs to feel, he deserves to feel 100%. It's kind of frustrating, but...
Man. What a freaking mess that tribal was. Santos exploded, threw people under the bus. I couldn't hold my mouth in. I had to say something, because screw that. Who is he to throw people under the bus when he is doing the same shit of being very snaky, in this terms, moly and radish, if those are words. But, you know, that screwed up his game. You know, trying to convince at least me that Amy is his ride or die, and no, come on, Santos, come on, what is wrong with Theo? You know, I know he's on to me, but I'm also on to him. He's got to be careful, because this is screwed up for him.
Going on, everybody? This is going to be a little bit different confessional, because we just got done with touchy subjects, and I truly believe that with touchy subjects, the final four were Ty, Tovar, Guillermo, and I, and that shows that we are the top four. But unfortunately, when we got from there, it was pretty apparent who's kind of going with who on that round. You also have Ty and Guillermo that are both controlling this game, and I want to say Guillermo is dragging Tovar, and I want to say Ty is trying to be buddy-buddy with me, but I really think both of them are trying to, you know, take Tovar to the end over each other. So it's going to get ugly, and the problem is Ty, Tovar, and Guillermo are going to be hard to split up. Other than Ty did say that she believes that Guillermo is a big threat in this game yesterday to me. But here's the deal. We're down to the final 9. We're going to be at the final 8. And there's 4 of us, and they'll make another 4. And I think that might be my time, or even wait a little bit and figure out how I can get rid of Ty, Tovar, and Guillermo's big alliance with me in it. They want to say we're at the final 4, which is great, but unfortunately, I'm not playing for 4th place. I'm playing to win this game. And I really think that if Santos goes next and Jose goes next, I'm going to be happy. Santos will more than likely be going home over Jose if anybody's going out next. Because Guillermo and Jose are pretty close. That's pretty apparent. Ty and Tovar are pretty close. Right now, I'm just trying to be that guy talking to everybody, but that's going to stop today. Starting today, right now, I am no longer initiating any conversations, no good morning, good nights. I want to see who truly gives a crap about me and my game, and I'm going to test these waters real quick, because there's a storm a brewing, and I'm on the ship, and I'm not going to be falling off the boat with a blind side or something like that. So the ship is closing in. There's not enough room for people, and I want to know who actually cares enough to contact me. Tovar, it took him until 4:45 after the challenge to hit my DMs today. Ty, she said good morning today. Guillermo, I've always had to start the conversation. Belinda, always had to start the conversation. Wendy, I've always had to start the conversation. So for the next 2 days, I'm going to see who truly cares and will message me first. Because like I said, there's a storm brewing, and the touchy subjects definitely helped me.
Right now, let's not forget the fact that I also have a fake immunity idol that can be used in my advantage. Now, here's the thing with the fake immunity idol. Since it's fake, I gotta know how to play it. And I gotta know how I'm gonna be using that in my advantage. Because since it's a fake idol, I cannot play it after the votes are being read. I have to start tempting people before that, so people change their minds and no vote for me. So I honestly wouldn't even want to use it at this point because it's 9 people, and even if they think, they could be like, hey, maybe he's just saying that he has an idol, so let's just split the votes. So it's not gonna cut it at the moment. I think that's gonna help me even more moving forward if I'm still here. But for now, what I need to do is try to get those numbers. I need to get those numbers to try to make a move and to try to be able to make a move. So we'll see if it happens. I'm really hoping for the best because I still have a lot of game in me.
Going into tomorrow, it's going to be another mess because right now we need 5 to make majority and there's 4 solid, plus hopefully Jose. Santos is fucking crazy and is going to start as much shit as possible, and I'm fucking gagged right now that I'm in this position. Because I did not come here to get 8th place. I came here to win. So I need to get out of this somehow.
We will now bring in the members of our jury. Kristen and Amy voted out at the last tribal council. Okay. So, round of questions, then we get to the vote. So first things first, Ty, you won individual immunity in the touchy subjects. So how does it feel knowing that with the majority vote, these people chose you to like not get hit? Well, how does that feel?
I guess I was just lucky. I mean, it feels good to have immunity tonight. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of wish I could get it every single time and feel safe every week, or every day. But we'll see what happens.
So, Tavar, let's talk about last tribal. Lots of stuff was said. People are getting blown up. People were calling each other rats. What do you believe is going to be the outcome of this vote tonight?
There's a lot of stuff happening. A lot of names have been thrown out there, so I really don't know what's happening. Yeah, but I guess right now, just the best is for me just take it day by day, stay calm, collected, and chill. I really wish I had some weed, but
Okay.
But no.
Okay. So, Jose, last tribal council, a lot of stuff was said. You weren't there for it, but apparently your name was caught in the crossfire. So, were you informed of what happened? And if so, what's your take on that situation?
I was kind of given the Inside Edition style summary of what happened. Because, people reached out. They were like, oh, you missed one last time. And I was like, so what happened? And I just think, obviously the game is progressing and emotions are high and people are trying to play the best game possible for, but to resort to that, to name call and everything. And I heard that some of the stuff was directed towards me, someone who wasn't even here to potentially, respond in the nicest way possible. I think it's a bit of a stretch. So whatever, it is what it is. But yeah, it was interesting to hear.
Okay. So, Santos, let's go back into the last tribal. Amy got voted off, and now all of a sudden, also, Guillermo tried to push for your name last round. Your name didn't get written down last time. Are you expecting your name to get written down tonight, or do you feel like, maybe there's a blindside in the works?
Well, Josh, I think that you can start calling me Mickey Mouse from now on, since I was named a rat last round. So I think that you can call me Mickey Mouse. I think I like that name. I actually love it. But yes, I'm expecting votes tonight. I really am.
Okay. So, Guillermo, with the heat of a moment of that tribal council, what do you do to get the people that you want out of this game without having the worries of idols or advantages playing towards a tribal council, knowing that someone could have a target on their back later on down the road?
It's crazy. It's crazy because you try to talk to different people, see where they're at, and day by day, look at that, what happened at that tribal. Everything popped off. Emotions were high. Yesterday with the touchy subjects, things changed. So today I feel like it's like a new, different vibe and sense of a day for us.
So, Belinda, if you look at the people that are left in this game, there's 9 people left. All it takes is a majority of 5, and then they could potentially run the game. Do you see something like that forming? Or you'd be like, it's voting blocks each round?
No, I think there's been a majority alliance from the beginning, and obviously I've not been in that. So I think now is the time that you have to say, okay, if that's going to implode, now's the time that you need to jump ship. And, I just don't know. I mean, obviously the ones on the bottom don't know how to communicate because we've not voted together the last 2 rounds. So it's all messy. I mean, it's just, I don't know what happens here. For the last 2 times, I didn't know who I was voting till I got in my voting confessional. So, we'll see how that goes tonight.
So, to add on to that, you said that you believe that there's a majority alliance from the beginning. Do you know who's in the majority alliance? Would you like to say the names?
Well, sure, I can tell you. It initially was Cam, Tovar, G, Ty, and Santos, and Jose. That was the initial big alliance. And then, of course, Santos is kind of not in that anymore because of the things that happened at the last tribal.
Okay.
Am I wrong? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong, but I don't think I'm wrong.
Okay. So, Wendy, Belinda mentioned those names. She did not mention your name in that 5. What do you do in that situation if you feel like, oh no, there's this core 5, I need to get out of there?
First of all, can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, I haven't voted with anybody any round, period. I have voted alone every single time. Nobody wants my vote. Nobody tells me where I'm going to vote. Nobody tells me anything. So for me, there is an alliance. They don't need my vote. I'm just waiting to be picked off. So yeah, pick me up. You take my vote. I mean, I can be an asset to somebody because eventually one of those people in that big alliance, they're on the bottom. And if they will flip, they can be on the top. So that's my pitch. Here I am, a single voter. No power, no allies, no nothing.
Wow. Shani, that's a pretty compelling pitch. What's your take on that?
Well, I'm also not in that majority alliance, so I can't super help Wendy. I think eventually people will turn on each other, and that will be when it gets interesting. I think Santos last week versus, pretty much everyone else in that alliance was the first turning point, and there's more to come.
Alrighty. So, thank you guys for your questions. I'm going to pass the floor to you guys if you guys have something that you guys want to say. Otherwise, we'll get right to the vote. Okay. I will prepare the voting booth. I'll put you guys in one at a time where you guys will cast your vote on who you want to send home to be the 10th person voted out of Survivor Pandemic, the Sahara Desert, and the third member of our jury. It is time to vote. I'll go into the person on the closest to my screen, which is Shani. So Shani, you'll be up first.
So just to avoid any fun games, because I honestly don't know, but I'm using my nullifier.
Even writing your annoying name and so long name, to me, it's annoying. I don't like you, and I have something for you. Do you know what this is? It's anti-aging. Since you want to hate on me because I'm young and you're old, start putting this on your face so you can start looking better.
I've been waiting to do this for so long since Merge, and it's a pleasure. He did it to himself.
Oh my god, okay. Oh god,
I'll go tally the votes. Anybody has a hidden immunity item and would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Okay. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. Person voted off after the tribal council area immediately. All right, the votes. First vote. Santos. That's one vote, Santos. Guillermo. One vote, Santos. One vote, Guillermo. Santos. Two votes, Santos. One vote, Guillermo. Guillermo. It's two votes, Santos. Two votes, Guillermo. Santos. That's three votes, Santos. Two votes, Guillermo. Guillermo, tied again. 3 votes Santos, 3 votes Guillermo. Santos, 4 votes Santos, 3 votes Guillermo. Guillermo, that's 4 votes Santos, 4 votes Guillermo, 1 vote left. 10th person voted as Survivor Pandemic, the Sahara Desert, and the 3rd member of our jury. Santos. That's 5. That's enough. You have 30 seconds to say your goodbyes, Andrew George.
Well, thank you so much for voting the most handsome of the season. Thank you. I take it. And I'm going to show you all how to spell karma. So be ready. You know how to spell karma? It's Santos. That's it.
Santos. That's right spoken.
Thank you.
Bye, Santos.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Santos.
Bye, Santos.
Well, with a split vote, it is going to be a pub stall from here. For those on the bottom, do not give up yet. Grab your torches, head back to camp. Good night.
Te volví a probar.